trailer discussion video, and I'm going to be talking about a list of trailers, and I don't know if I'll link all of them for the title or name all of them for the title, but I might name them down below. So, or all of them down below. Anyway, so the first off, I'm going to talk about the Carrie trailer, the official one that has came out recently. Now, I think it's cool, despite that it does give a lot of the movie away, but I am really aware of the original because I like it. I'm a big fan of it. Been watching it since I was a little kid. And my copy is signed by PJ Souls, which is pretty awesome. And and another complaint about this movie is that Chloe Grace Moretz, besides that the trailer gives a lot of the movie away, that Chloe Grace Moretz is too pretty to be picked on, to as far as to be taken seriously or realistically. And that I don't think makes any sense because if you're a teen or in middle school or whatever, you can be picked on for any reason, like even the dumbest reason in the world. Like it's just some people are assholes or just pick on you for whether reason of their own or whatever reason they decide to bother you. So, but that's just my thought. But I'm excited for this Carrie remake. It looks pretty cool, and I can't wait to see the newcomers and Chloe, of course, as the title role, and Julianne as her mom, since she's like whacked out. And oh yeah, that's the other thing about Carrie. Now, so again, just quickly jumping back into the issue that Chloe's too pretty. Despite what I just said, also I think Carrie in general, that character, she's picked on because she's weird and has in secret has powers, but just the fact that she is strange, everybody gives her a hard time. But I think that also just has to do with how she's raised because her mom is really religious and a little wacko. So, but yeah, and another trailer. Now these next three trailers, I'm gonna talk about them, preferably the red band editions, and that is This Is the End. That's the first one. That is a star-studded end of the world comedy written and directed by Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. And man, that movie looks hilarious. I like a lot of the guys in there. Like I love James Franco. Jay Baruchel's good. Craig Robinson's one of my favorite comic stars. It's I mean, there's just the list goes on and on. And Emma Watson, of course, her being in there. And it's funny because in June she's gonna have This Is the End and the Bling Ring, and I really want to see both of those. And the other thing about the Bling Ring, I really want to see that because I've seen the Lifetime version, and the real story is just interesting in itself. And I can't wait or hope for a full length trailer for the Bling Ring with Emma Watson. Um, but again, generally this is the end. This looks funny, and that I can't wait for. And Pain and Gain. Now, as much as I like the footage and what they show of the Pain and Gain Red Band trailer, I like the song they use for the Green Band. It's really tight. It's called Kids by Sleigh Bells. It's really catchy. Um, and another awesome trailer, but it's better than Red Band, or so if you ask me, is Kick-Ass 2. Now, I'm a fan of the first movie just because it is so wild, and I like their kind of fresh take slash interesting look at the superhero genre between comics and movies. And I'm more on the movie side, but anyway, yeah, it looks this like some sequels do when it comes to action, especially just bigger and badder and just and more fun. To me it looks. I hope that Kick-Ass 2 is just as good or better than the first. Uh, and then this next trailer, which to me it's really too similar to this other movie. This movie's called The Way Way Back, and I don't know about you guys, but when I was watching this, I just saw it like not that long ago today. Friggin', I couldn't help but notice it. It's so similar to Adventureland. Like but like a complete teenage version because in Adventureland they're all post high school and a little more college age, but this is just like like 16, 17-year old take on it. Um, yeah, I don't know. You guys check it out. It's like to me, it doesn't look like a bad movie. It kind of looks like a typical feel good indie movie, coming of age indie. But yeah, it's like Adventureland set at a water park. And the next Percy Jackson movie looks tight. That's the thing. Like that one, I like the premise of it, but just the trailer. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't come off bad or mediocre, but I hope the movie's a little better than the trailer makes it seem. And of course, last but not least, two movies that look like another like pair of movies that are really similar: The Purge and Your Next. They both look really. I hope they're both really interesting and thrilling and engaging. But yeah, like they kind of look like the exact same movie. Just obviously they have their differences, but it's kind of like Friends with Benefits and that no strings attached. But except it's just the breaking through your house kind of horror film.